My nickname is Chris on Instagram and YouTube. That's what people call me when we ride bikes. I mean, the story with motorcycles and me, I've never been into them. Like, I never really looked at them and didn't really care about them until my younger brother got one, a YZ85. That was his first bike when he was like 10, 11. And 2 years forward, I didn't care during the time he had the bike. I was like, whatever, yeah, it's cool, but I didn't really care. Then when he was around 12 or 13, he got a 450. Sounds kind of insane because he's 12, but yeah, he actually got a 450. A 2009 Honda CRF 450. And that was the first bike I actually tried. And I found it fun in a way. I don't know why, but I just loved it. So 2 years go by and I work for a bit, I save up money, and I bought myself a Kawasaki KX 450F at 2012. And I started to ride on that bike, and it was, I don't know, I just loved it from the start. It kept me happy. It's just a different feeling when you ride bikes. In the beginning, it took me a while to learn wheelies, like every trick or whatever. But after I actually got the hang of it, you just can't let this go. It's just too much fun. You just want to do more. You just want to ride more. You just want to ride all the time. So in like 2020 or so, I sold that KX 450 and got myself a Yamaha. And since that day, I've just been riding Yamahas because personally, for me, they are the best bikes for bike life. They're super good bikes. But it took some time for me to learn like how to wheel and do all of these things. So never give up on yourself, basically. Because honestly, if I can do it, then you can do it. And everyone else can do it. You just have to take your time and learn how the bike works, how everything functions together. But just go for it. It's so much fun. It's worth it. Personally, what I think of the Swedish bike life is that it's going to the right direction, but we are not that many people yet. But it's growing. I mean, when I started, there was like no one riding in 2019. There was like me, my brother, and another dude that rode like actual bike life, you know, raw bikes on MX tires, no handbrake, no nothing. Now you see more people doing it, and I find it really fun because that's what you want to see. If you look at the US or France, for example, they got insane bike life right there. There's so many people right there, and it's the feeling. I've never been there myself, but I want to go. But you can just see the vibe through the videos or whatever. It's just so much fun. But the bike life in Sweden, I mean, it's looking good for some reason. Even though we're a small amount of people riding still, everyone is just spread out, like in the whole Sweden, basically. But it's going the right direction. I'm happy for it. To become a good rider or just decent rider, I mean, obviously you have to spend your time and you can't just stress, basically. In 2020, I was stressing a lot to become good. And it was January, I think. I don't know, I just wanted to ride all the time. And in January, it's cold, it's frosty on the roads. So the roads were super frosty and I had super motor rims. And then I just fell and broke my leg. So what I mean by that is just don't stress anything. It takes time. If you stress, you will fall, you will hurt yourself badly like I did. So it's not worth it. Just take your time, be slow with everything. Ask people about how you do the tricks, or like just tips and tricks basically. Just don't stress it and ride, have fun. Don't care about what people think about you, like how you ride or whatever. Just do your thing and take your time. I mean, I don't really fear anything on the bike or doing tricks really. But after my big incident or crash, I'm a bit more like, I'm watching out for myself more. But overall, I mean, it's just, if you got the brake control, then it's fine, basically. Just try to be, I don't know how to explain it, but there's no fear for me personally. Obviously, in the beginning, there's always fear. Every trick you want to try, like your first time, you'll have fear. But the more you do it, the more you try it, it's going to be less fear, basically. But just don't stress it, as I said earlier, because then you will fall off the bike or hurt yourself, which is, it's not fun. Trust me, it's not worth it. You'll be off the bike for months. It means everything to me. It's my life, basically. Before I go to bed, and when I'm at work, when I'm on the toilet, bro, I just watch Bike Life all the time. And I dream about becoming like actually good. Because right now, okay, sure, I'm rusty and stuff because I just got a bike after a year. I mean, I'm fine on the bike, but I'm not where I want to be right now. And to me, it sucks. Like, I hate when it's going bad for me on the bike. It's like the worst nightmare for me. So I just want to be like on top for myself. In 5 years from now, basically I'll be able to do every trick. The thing with me is I don't go for followers. What I care about is the community. Obviously everyone wants followers and shit, but if it comes to me, then it comes, and I'm happy and I appreciate it, of course. But what I'm focusing on is to become the best within bike life in Sweden, if you can call it that or put it that way. But I just want to be the best, like know how to do every trick perfectly and just have fun and teach people in a way, like just give tips and tricks to everyone. That's my goal basically with this bike. But as said, this is everything to me. Like, I can't let this go. I dream about this all the time. And shout out to my brother, honestly, because that's how I got into this bike life thing. It's all because of him. If he didn't get a bike, I would never even look at this thing. So I'm happy that he started with this and I took over in a way. So I'm super happy about that. So a big shout out to my brother.